Hey, Xander, bro. Let's chop it up.
What are you doing?
Nah. Just roll with it. Bro. So, you played the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does Xander Jones define Defensive Player of the Year?
Nobody's watching Out of Bounds for my take, bro.
But they should know where you're coming from. What's that word you always use instead of street cred? Stavos? Nachos?
Ethos.
Ethos! Right, ethos. Get some ethos right here. Tell the people what Defensive Player of the Year means to you.
Well, it used to mean whichever center blocked the most shots, which made sense when everybody was trying to get to the cup. But so much of the offense happens beyond the arc now. Everybody can shoot, bro. So now you need taller, switchable wings to deal with that. Guys big enough and quick enough to guard the best scorers in the league, no matter their size. I'm talking OG Anunoby, Mobley, Derek White.
Draymond.
Yes. That type of players always existed. And when Andre Kirilenko and Anthony Mason were doing it, most offenses were hurting twos. But to do what Jaren Jackson Jr. is doing today, what Dort does, it's different. Nah. They're different.
Yeah. Check my man Xander out with the historical references. Man, that brother's smart.
Listen, I could go on forever, but I belong behind the camera, and you belong out there with your teammates.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we gotta roll, yeah.
They ain't ready, MP.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside, but now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
One thing to keep in mind is the storyline tonight. MP, as you may know, wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. And to do that, you've got to show up every single night in this league.
Well, I'll start with this. It's not easy winning any award. Only one guy gets to be Defensive Player of the Year. With that said, MP is going to really have to step up to get in the conversation.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Amos can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Williams kicks to Portis. It's up a 3, and MP with the basket on the assist by Portis. Ramos has got 8.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
The kick out to LeBron, and he's good on the 3 ball.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Good. The nice assist for Williams. And that's now 10 points for MP. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star Game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He scored 64 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks in New York.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't.
Smart finds Vanderbilt. Oh, Reeves in position.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Reeves the pass to Smart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Smart's got 8 points here in this quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to MP. Lets it fly. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
From deep. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
The 3 is pure from MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Reeves the pass to Smart. Here's LaRavia. Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. MP strong inside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Smart. Here's LaRavia. Offline with his 3. MP with it, defended by Reed. Here's Heisman. Hasn't made one yet. A 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Thomas against Smart. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 3. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 30 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Doncic. And Luka bullies his way inside.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Back to MP. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Ramos has got 33.
Oh, great ball movement there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is James. 8 points for him. James absolutely owning the inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's MP. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
MP has been leading the charge for the Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
If they just hit a couple more.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Miles Turner, Zaire Williams out there with Portis. Then it's Thomas, and it's Ramos in at the one. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And it's Doncic missing. The Nets with the lead. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you guys.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside, and once he's close, folks, good night.
From the arc, an MP with the basket on the assist by Portis. Ramos has got 41.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Doncic, basket good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. Puts up a deep 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic kicks to James. Back to Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Ramos. He's got 44. Portis, the pass to MP. And there it is for him. Ramos has got 46 points.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Pass to Hachimura. Reeves outside. And here is Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers. Well, the hoop and the harm, Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
Mann's checked in for Brooklyn. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Takes a step back. Free throw line jump shot. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Inside. Here's Portis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Hits it again. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside, Smart. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Ramos. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside, Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Ramos the pass to Mann. Here's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The 3 from LeBron sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Los Angeles. And so it's Brooklyn headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. Changes for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Smart. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the slam by Doncic.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here's Doncic. LeBron. And he does not hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now Hachimura. Outside, James. Shot clock at 6. Now Reeves. He's off from 3. MP against Doncic. MP fires, and he drains the game.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
Fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. And no good. The drying spell continuing for him. Williams, Al Portis. MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lakers trail by 11. Luka Doncic off target from outside. Doncic against MP. And there's the three.
MP is a good customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now Reeves. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Doncic fires. Cleared away by Turner.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP. And got it. Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Lakers trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. MP with it. Takes the three. Gets it to fall.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
To have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson joining. And when you talk about the youth movement in the NBA, look no further than these two squads, Richard.
Well, these teams are definitely fun to watch. Young guys growing with one another and developing chemistry. It's an exciting glimpse into the future of this league.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Cam Thomas, Zaire Williams out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Ramos in at the point guard position. Carter, a screen on Claxton. Left side, Carter. Suggs against MP, and Suggs the bucket on the assist by Carter.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Pass to MP, takes a three, hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Caro outside. From deep, Claxton with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by MP, and that one drops.
MP.
Ramos has got 5.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. Suggs has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
A nice shot by MP.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Pass to Banchero. Williams against Wagner. For 3. No good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A nice shot by MP.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Williams. Wagner for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That was...
Substitution on the court.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got MP. He's out there with Cam Thomas. Williams is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Clowney in at power forward. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. There's a screen. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 8.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Turner finds Williams. And here's MP from outside. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's De Silva. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's MP from outside. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Batase. And it's Black penetrating. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Black. Takes the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. MP shot is good.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Wagner with a screen on Thomas. Wagner with it. Turner covering. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for De Silva. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton's checked in. And it's Wagner missing. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Soft touch off the glass.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. From deep, Banchero nails it from 3. Banchero's gotten his second bucket on the night.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you, B.A.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. Orlando gets it back. Suggs outside. Connects from downtown. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Williams passes to Thomas. Now here's MP. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Batase. Up top, Black. Thomas defends. The 3 from Suggs. That one is off. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Orlando ahead. They lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report. I imagine it's very difficult as a player to be sidelined with an injury.
Yeah, it's tough watching your teammates playing without you, but recovery is important. Got to take care of yourself.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Magic. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Howard in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside, Williams. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Suggs has got 18.
I just love the ball movement.
Nets trail by 15. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Back to MP. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ramos has got 26.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Carter on the wing from outside the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From deep, MP, and the Nets, another 3!
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Howard, the pass to Suggs from 13, and he can't get that one.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Thomas. Rebound by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And there it is for them.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Ramos. The 3. He buries it from 3. MP's got 32 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Carter, and Black subbed in for Howard. And a change for the Nets. Man, he's checked in for Thomas. And Suggs, here we go.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Here's MP. Power move from MP.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Banchero outside. Shot from the wing. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Fires the 3. Banchero no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Down low, MP drops it in.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Wagner outside. Black passes to Wagner. 26 seconds left in the third quarter.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
It's his first trip to the...
Substitution on the court.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Bobby Portis out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Cam Thomas, then it's MP, and it's Claxton in at the center position.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
MP outside for 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark in the rear view, he's now marching toward Wilt's 1963 record of 52 games of 40 or more. Just amazing.
Cash from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP! Oh, he nailed the jumper. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Banchero. Claxton with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Thomas against Howard. Now Banchero. Clock at 6. Thomas with a rebound. 1:31 left in the fourth. MP. Oh, MP bumped, but not deterred.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Now Banchero. Now here's Suggs. Picked by Carter. Banchero fires! Thomas with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The triple drops! And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 17, Miles Turner.
Here's Wagner. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero! And he can't stop the run as that misses. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Carter, a screen on Portis. Banchero! Turner with a rebound. And Brooklyn with possession here. 2-point game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
With the shot, Suggs rips down the board, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans.
Came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
I'm not happy we lost, but I'm not frustrated. As long as we learn from our losses, the future takes care of itself. Just gotta figure out how to do more, whatever that is, you know? And that goes for me as much as any other player on this team. It doesn't matter how many points I score.
Great spirit, MP. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much.